Hey Bishop Moore community, on Monday, November 1st, we celebrate All Saints Day, a holy day in our Catholic Church where all people are called to come to Mass that day, to unite in prayer as one family under God. And for All Saints Day, I remember when I was a kid growing up, I was like, oh man, like all these saints in our churches, there's so many to memorize, right? St. Jude, St. John Paul II, St. Charles, all these saints, we have our favorite saints. And I used to wonder, man, why do we have statues of all these saints? And one person described it as this: it's kind of like in our home. When we go through a person's home, we see images of family members, even family members that passed away. And then we also see people going to gravesides and talking to their family members who have passed away. And we believe in the communion of saints. So those who have passed on from this world, living with God forever in heaven, and His joy and His happiness, that they're still with us. They're still journeying with us. So All Saints Day is this beautiful day that the church gives us to recall to mind those people who fought the good fight, that are with God forever in heaven, who are journeying with us, just like fans on the sideline, cheering us on, coaching us up a little bit, and journeying with us to heaven to bring us home, just like they are. This beautiful feast day we have. I really want to highlight two things about the saints, because I also struggled with seeing these amazing lives of the saints and really being disappointed and discouraged, thinking, man, I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to travel across the world like St. John Paul II did and preach to everybody in their different languages. I can't do that, right? But two things about the saints that make them who they are. First thing is they bloomed where they planted, right? Whatever God called them to, whether they're a lay person, whether they're a priest, a sister, a mom, a dad, a single person, whatever they were called to by God, they lived that to the full. St. Catherine of Siena has this beautiful quote: if we are what we're meant to be, we will set the world on fire. That when we are who God meant us to be, that we will shine His light in a beautiful way that only you can, that only I can, that only each individual person that God dreamed of can do in this world. So blooming where we're planted, living the vocation God called us to. And the second thing we see is the saints journey with God in prayer. That they knew they couldn't do it on their own. They knew from all the good works they did, all the actions they did, everything we see from the outside, none of that could have been done without God's grace. They knew that their strength lied in that deep prayer life, that journey with Christ in the depths of their hearts. So they did what God was calling them to do in the world, but they knew they couldn't do it on their own. They needed Him. How the importance of prayer in their life, the importance of prayer in their journey of faith. So we look to the saints as these guides, these men and women that lived beautiful lives and did it by the power of Jesus' grace, His love working through and in them in this world. And we see how their lives, their yes to God, set the world on fire wherever they were called to. So happy All Saints Day. We ask all our favorite patrons, angels, and saints to pray for us and journey with us, continue helping us in this journey of life towards our heavenly home. Have a beautiful feast day.